What's the longest time you've spent in an aircraft cabin where the aircraft wasn't in the air? 1, 2, perhaps even 3 hours at the gate or on a taxiway due to airport management issues? Well, recently it was about 8 hours for some travelers from Mexico. It was on April 10th that nearly 300 Delta Airlines passengers on board 2 different jets spent the entire night from about 9 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. inside their aircraft cabins, and this was after flying for several hours. In this video, we examine the series of unfortunate events leading up to this awful night. The flights involved were Delta Airlines flights DL-1828 and DL-599. The former, a service from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and latter, a service from Mexico City. Both flights were supposed to fly to Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson. Both flights departed Mexico within 2 hours of one another. DL-1828 departed Cabo San Lucas at 14:16, while 599 departed Mexico City at 16:15 local time. As they neared their destination, flying over the southern coast, it became clear that poor weather over Atlanta would not allow for the jets to reach their intended destination. As a result, Montgomery Regional Airport in Alabama was designated as the diversion airport. A Delta spokesperson told the media, "Flight crews, always looking to ensure the safety of all Delta customers and people, selected Montgomery, Alabama, MGM, for a diversion point and plan to continue to Atlanta once inclement weather cleared." Flight 599 was in a holding pattern southwest of Montgomery but then landed at the airport. Flight 1828 appears to have been more conflicted with what to do. They first circled over Montgomery but then continued onwards to Atlanta. After nearing final approach at Atlanta, the jet then headed back to Montgomery. Flight 599, operated by a Boeing 737-800, arrived at Montgomery around 20:30 local time, while it was 21:30 for Flight 1828, operated by a 737-900. Both aircraft cabins combined, there were nearly 300 passengers waiting to see what would happen next. And well, all passengers and crew were forced to remain on board their respective aircraft overnight simply because the regional airport does not have U.S. Customs and Border Protection or CBP facilities, which all those on board would be required to clear upon entering the country. A spokesperson told Fox News, "Flights from international points of origin must arrive at an airport customs and border protection staffing and facilities for processing. This was not possible until early the next morning when a special accommodation was reached with Montgomery airport officials and CBP." Fox News adds that while other airports with CBP facilities were nearby, they were also not within reach due to the weather. This included Birmingham Shuttlesworth International Airport, which was also experiencing severe thunderstorms and reports of wind shear. And so passengers sat in their planes until the morning around 5:30, when special CBP arrangements arrived. From there, travelers were allowed to enter the airport. One flight then took off for Atlanta a little after 11, while the other at 12:30. On compensation, the airline told media, "We fell short of how we aspire to serve and care for our customers amid thunderstorms in the southeast U.S. Thursday evening. We are reaching out to each customer with a full refund for their booking." Hopefully, this is a strong lesson for the airline that if there is enough early warning or sufficient fuel, a flight should be diverted to a more distant airport with customs facilities rather than the airport closest to the destination. What are your thoughts on how Delta handled things? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.